My father forced me to become a drug addict from the moment I was born. I mean that literally. I don't remember a time when I wasn't high. My earliest childhood memory isn't a birthday party or a family vacation. It's the taste of crushed pills mixed into my apple juice. I was 4 years old, sitting at our kitchen table while my father ground up white tablets with the back of a spoon and stirred them into my breakfast. He called it my vitamin routine, said it would make me strong like him and my older sister Natalie. I believed him because what else does a 4-year-old know? The pills made everything feel soft and distant, like I was wrapped in cotton. Dad said that meant they were working. By the time I was 7, I could identify different pills by sight. The small blue ones were for energy, the round white ones were for calming down, the capsules with the little beads inside were for focus. Dad kept them all in a tackle box in his bedroom, organized by color and effect. He'd open it every morning like a ritual, selecting what we needed for the day ahead. Natalie was 3 years older than me and Dad's pride and joy. She'd been on the vitamin routine since she was 2, and by 10 she could swallow pills dry without water. Dad would brag about her tolerance to anyone who'd listen. My daughter can handle doses that would put grown men on their backs, he'd say with this twisted pride in his voice. She never complains, never gets sick, just takes what she needs and keeps going. I wanted that approval so badly. I wanted Dad to look at me the way he looked at Natalie, with this satisfied smile like he'd created something perfect. So I learned to swallow pills without flinching, learned to hide the nausea and the way my hands would shake when the doses got higher, learned to act normal when my heart felt like it was trying to escape my chest. Mom had left when I was 2, and I barely remembered her. Dad said she couldn't handle the family lifestyle, that she was weak and judgmental. He had full custody and zero supervision. No one checked on us. No one asked questions. Dad worked from home as some kind of consultant, which meant he was always there, always watching, always controlling exactly what went into our bodies. The neighborhood kids thought we were weird. We never played outside for long, never had friends over, never went to sleepovers. Dad said other families wouldn't understand our routine, that they'd try to interfere if they knew. By the time I was 9, I was taking 6 different medications daily. Dad had a chart on the refrigerator tracking our doses, our reactions, what combinations worked best. He treated us like an experiment, constantly adjusting and fine-tuning. When I asked why we needed so many vitamins, he said it was because we were special. Regular kids were soft and unprepared for the real world. We were being trained to handle anything, to push past normal human limitations. He made it sound like a gift, like he was doing us a favor by building up our tolerance to substances that would destroy other people. Natalie seemed to believe every word. She'd swallow her morning handful of pills and smile at Dad like he'd just given her a present. I tried to copy her enthusiasm, but something inside me always felt wrong about it. School was a nightmare. The pills made it hard to focus sometimes, made my thoughts feel scattered and slow. Other times, they made me too focused, like I was hyper-aware of every sound and movement in the classroom. Teachers would comment on my behavior, how I'd be sleepy one day and jittery the next. Dad would smooth it over, saying I had medical conditions that required careful medication management. He'd show up to parent-teacher conferences with a briefcase full of fake medical documents and